Hey everyone, welcome to the stream! I promised y'all and myself that I would be playing more Puyo Puyo Tetris the next time I streamed. Today you're not getting that. No, at the request of a friend and just very close friends, plenty of time. Instead today we're going to be playing BIT.TRIP RERUNNER, which just released today. Game's a bit of a special case. They didn't really start marketing it that much until last month. And I didn't know when it was going to come out. I thought, like, oh, they just started marketing it. It's going to come out, in a few months. So last week, they said, oh, the game comes out in 7 days. So, like, wait, what the fuck? And now the game's out! So, I don't know what's up with the marketing behind this game, but it is real. It is a full remake of Runner with a bunch of new levels and mechanics, and even a fucking level editor. Holy shit, that's one thing I've wanted for ages and ages. But actually, the one thing I wanted for ages and ages wasn't another Runner. It's actually that, some of y'all know this, some of y'all don't. I don't know who knows what, but BIT.TRIP is a very varied series. Runner is just one of the types of gameplay styles it has. It is actually the 4th game of 6, and all of the other games have wildly varying gameplay styles. And it's just such a cool fucking series for exploring these abstract themes and concepts in these gameplay mechanics. And then Runner did the best, and then they made a sequel to Runner, and now the studio behind the series, Choice Provisions, is kind of just the Rhythm Runner dev studio now. Which is a little sad because they did so much fucking cool shit with the rest of the series. But I'm glad they get to keep doing this. I'm glad they get to keep doing BIT.TRIP in some capacity, because Runner was fucking fantastic. And RERUNNER looks fucking amazing, too. I have no idea just how deep the coolness goes yet. We'll be seeing it in just a few minutes. But I just wanted to stop and highlight that, like, this isn't what I wanted, but it's still fucking cool. And I'm here for this, especially the level editor. Like, you guys know me and level editors, right? That's a fucking hype moment for me. We're definitely going to take a look at the level editor tonight, and if we're lucky, by the end of the night, we might even have a new level to play. Hylian says, honestly, I know Runner is supposedly an indie classic, but I genuinely don't know much about it, so I'm excited to learn. Oh boy, do I have some fun stuff to show you tonight. Actually, what I learned about RERUNNER from testing it just a couple minutes ago, just to make sure everything runs, is that the levels in it are completely new. The original is hard as fucking balls, so it's good that they rebalance the challenge and the difficulty, but the levels are actually just completely new, and I don't know where the original levels are. And so what you're going to be seeing is, yes, it's a remake of the original game, but it's got completely unique levels and completely unique mechanics in a way that kind of makes it its own thing. So you may not be learning too much about the original today, but the remake is fucking cool in its own way. eBlue says, I remember playing the WiiWare demo and some of Runner 3. Oh man, Runner 3 is underrated as fuck. That is a fantastic game right there. That's one I've wanted to stream for a while too, and then RERUNNER happened and Brittany was like, hey, can you stream this like right now? And I was like, yeah, sure. And the WarioWare DIY micro game, remember that one? Oh, too well. Oh my god, that just unlocked some memories. God, me and my level editing ass, of course, got way into WarioWare DIY, long before I knew I was going to be a programmer. In fact, DIY was kind of the game that got me into programming, and that's why I'm here now, but that's a whole other story. Instead, DIY was like the first time I got introduced to the fact that you could do things on the internet with games, because I didn't have internet before that point. When DIY came out, that was around the time that my family first got internet. So it was my introduction to, like, people can make things and share them on the internet, and I can download them and play them myself. And so, of course, I followed all the Nintendo Minute, or Nintendo Zone stuff. Well, Nintendo Minute was the later stuff. So I knew that all these indie developers were making games, and of course they had a dedicated shelf for it in DIY and all that. So that was a whole... I don't even know how to put it. That was a thing that happened. No, that was a whole piece of my life that you just recovered there, Ablue. Thank you. Yes, I do remember that. It's absolutely fantastic. And those indie DIY micro games actually got me into a bunch of other indie games too, because those were basically free advertising for them. But that's neither here nor there. I learned about a whole bunch of stuff through those micro games. That's how I learned about Cave Story, because I didn't have the internet at the time Cave Story came out, so I didn't know about it before the WiiWare release and the DIY micro game for the squibs, the what's it called? What's that called again? I forget. I'm gonna let the song play out, but I'm excited to jump into the game. Let's see. I was having trouble with Steam earlier. Maybe I can get this to run without too much trouble this time. And I did send all the invites everywhere, right? Yes, I certainly did. I see a lot of chat members are here to just hang out and vibe, not necessarily be active in the chat. That's okay too. That's exciting to me because this is the perfect vibe game. And I'll show you why momentarily. Let's hop in as soon as I can get this running. So it might take a second for OBS to discover that there is a full screen display here. There it is. Bingo.